Hello and welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Pisces, okay? So this is for any placement of Pisces you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, like this video? Yes. And comment and all those stuff. I'd really like to know what you guys are thinking. So with that, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. I will also be utilizing I will also mention when it is time and when it's very important for you guys to use your own intuition and not just rely on what I have to say. Okay? So with that being said, I will also mention the decks I use as I use them, and they will be in the description box below. If I said that before, I'm sorry. But with that being said, my gorgeous Piscean friends, let's get into your cards. Yes. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the 7 of Summer with the 8 of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. For Winter, Justice, Magician, Ace of Summer, 3 of Summer. Okay. Okay, now to clarify. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and clarify why all these cards are here in the upright for the first set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share. And you got the Oak Man in the reverse. The Singer of Intuition, as well as the Laum. And the Death card. And Ecstasis. Yeah. Okay. So let us begin. Okay, so the first card is the 7 of Summer. Now the 7 of Summer talks of no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. The 7 of Cups would be spoiled for choice, as Minopond says, or Chris from Minopond. Spoiled for choice. You have too many options. Then, well, you're not, because you want to make you or someone you're dealing with wants to make the best choice possible in regards to this amount of spoiled for choice. They are going back to school in order to make sure that they hone their craft and they educate themselves in order to make the right decision. Then they are going within to figure out what the next steps are to take in order to make the right decision. And the next card is the Justice card. So whatever decision you decide, you and someone you're dealing with decides is going to be the right one for you. And that person that you're dealing with will be able to see that they made the best choice for them and that they can move forward with this and create whatever they want. which will allow them to tap into a whole new emotional experience, or the beginning of an intimate relationship, which will result in much celebration. Very nice. Very nice. Now, next, well, the cards clarifying that are, first of all, the Oakman in the reverse. Now, the Oakman in the reverse talks of, what does this face say to you? What does it say to you? And I actually, while doing the previous reading, I noticed, well, I made it a point to notice that this face, this is the same as this face, but a lot of cards in this deck look slightly different depending on the direction you're looking at them from. So, I mean, I find that this face is more like sullen and more experienced, while as this face, I'm not going to continue. You have to decide for yourself, what does this face look like? You know? Or what does this face say to you? What does it say in this specific direction? Then you have the Singer of Intuition. Now, the Singer of Intuition talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. So trust what that face told you, let you in on, because I feel like it's going to let you know what the next step is, or the next bit of information is, in order for you to gain, to get to unconditional giving and receiving, or for you to understand how to unconditionally give and receive to something, which then will lead to an ending of some sort, as well as a new beginning, because the Death card talks of natural, timely ending, release, liberation. You're freeing yourself of something. And the fact that you're freeing yourself will allow you to tap into your ecstasy and joy, rapture and motivation. You'll be over the moon with joy and bliss and happiness. Yes. Very happy. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they yeah, the Empress pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happen in the past, or they're happening super slowly. At the bottom, you have the Ego card, as well as the Life Experience card, which wants to pop out. Ego, Life Experience, and the Hermit. If that is insane, you have the Hermit, as well as Strength. Or Two of Cups, but you had to release. And I was expecting that this could be shorter, but apparently my angels and guides are like, no. Deal with it. Now, to clarify. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquarians, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying all these cards. And you have Penelope Dreamweaver, Jehovah at the bottom of the deck, followed by Tintin the Sylph, Iris of the Rainbow next, Iris, and Mike the Mimeancer, as well as the singer of healing and unity. Yeah. Now, so okay. So the first card, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happen in the past or they're happening super slowly. So for those of you for whom this happened in the past, you are able to take action, create what it is you want, and due to that, tap into success that allows for a life of luxury. For those for whom this hasn't happened yet, you just need to find the way to do it. I know that's easier said than done, but c'est la vie, and that is life. Then you have the ego card. Now the ego card talks of the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. I feel like for those for whom this hasn't happened yet, this is mainly one of the issues why this hasn't happened. Because you're getting caught up in fear and worry. Why isn't it here yet? Why isn't it here yet? Why? Why? You should actually be understanding, what should I do in order for it to come into my life quicker? And that is the lesson you'll learn with the life experience card. What is it you have to do in order to get it? Which then is followed by the Hermit, which talks of find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. And I feel like that is what you're learning with the Tower. With life experience. That thing, that spiritual growth, what it is that you actually need to, how it is you actually need to think in order for what you want to come to you quicker. Right? Which will demand a lot of strength on your part, though if done correctly, you will be able to unite with that thing that you so longingly want, that you want to create. But first, one of the steps that you must undertake is to release the fact that it hasn't happened yet. And allow yourself to learn and to grow, Next you have, and now the clarifying cards. You have Penelope Dreamweaver, which talks of inspiration, magical dreams, and visions. So basically, you need to let go in order for yourself to get inspirations, magical dreams, and visions about what it is you actually want. You need to let go and let God. Next you have Jehovah. Now this might be a little tricky for you because G basically talks of unreal hazards, realistic caution, and imaginary fears. So I suggest you be realistically cautious in regards to this. As in, you don't let your thoughts run away with you. And I feel like you will be able to keep your thoughts riled in or railed in or whatever. Keep control on your thoughts, because of Tintin. Now Tintin, alright, talks of acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. So you can discern between what it is you need to do and what it is you shouldn't do at this point in time, because you've gone through the ego card and you've learned some lessons, and that is great. Next you have Iris of the Rainbow. Now Iris of the Rainbow talks of hope and promise for the future. So because of your ability to discern between what is good and what isn't, you are also able to tap into this card, Iris of the Rainbow, where you will be able to tap into hope for the future. Because you can notice little clues and notice what is on his way. Because due to that, Mike the Myomancer talks of small clues, details, the messages everywhere, patience. Basically, Mike the Myomancer can foretell what is coming depending on behavior or appearance of rodents. Okay? Now, and depending on the change in what they are doing, that he sees like something's going to change, something's going to happen sooner or later. And so that is why Mike is here, because you are now able to see what is coming and what is about to happen in your own reality. And I think that what you can see that is about to happen is that you will heal your mind, body, and spirit due to this unity, this union, this mystical experience in the spiritual home, this connection that you are creating with it, which is awesome. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Princess of Winter, followed by the Ace of Winter at the Ace of Spring at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Yep. Okay, now to clarify. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Journeyman, you're moving forward, followed by the Singer of Courage, though you're going to move forward with something that will demand a lot of courage on your part, as well as Topsy-Turvets, which talks of changing of a viewpoint, new ways of seeing, fresh looks. Why am I reading this already? So you're shifting your mindset in regards to it. Wow. Okay, and then you have the Friends, which leads to the Gotcha, which leads to the Singer of the Chalice, which leads to Faf the Footer, which leads to Epona's Wild Daughter, which leads to Nellis the Alchemist, which leads to Faeries of the Future, which leads to the Singer of Transfiguration, which then leads on to Poiriel of the Water. Okay. As well as the Spirit Dancer, the Bodacious Bodak, the Guardian at the Gate, and the Singer of Initiation. Alright, that is it for this set. Alright, so the Princess of Winter, okay, first of all, is an inquisitive, truthful, unrealistic, and undiplomatic individual. It says, information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. This is the light worker of the court cards, because they are an indigo child or adult. Yeah, and generally, indigo children have a little difficulty knowing how to communicate properly. That is an issue I had See, the card at the bottom says information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. An indigo child or adult. Yep. Now, so you're having difficulty communicating with others, so what is your next step? So it says, it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So if you have difficulty communicating with others properly, what is your next step? To learn how to communicate. I mean, I might be saying this like nonchalantly, but I can assure you, I myself had difficulty communicating. So my next step was to learn how to communicate properly with people. It's as simple as that. It is. And that's what I did, and that is why now I have a bit more ease communicating with others. Now the first card clarifying it is the Journeyman. Basically, you'll be able to move forward once you have managed your own communication skills. Then you have the Singer of Courage, which talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. So basically, that ability to communicate clearly and effortlessly and effectively will allow you to gain self-esteem. Yep. As well as change the way you're looking at the situations, past, present, future, whatever, in order to communicate properly with others. Then you have the Friends. Now the Friends talks of friendship, aid, support. Friendship, support, aid, whichever. So excuse me, I feel like the Ace of Spring is coming to the aid of the Princess of Winter. That Ace of Spring is teaching the Princess of Winter what needs to get done in order to be a better communicator. Those are good friends right there. Yeah. Next you have Gotcha, which talks of sudden shock, unexpected event, rude awakening. Surprise! Is my word for it. Then you have the Singer of the Chalice. Now the Singer of the Chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. Miracles. So this Ace of Spring is going to help this Princess of Winter to create miracles in her life. I feel. Yeah. Now, though, one of the things that this Ace of Spring is advising this Princess of Winter to do is to stay grounded during this transformation, because it's gonna feel like a whirlwind. Next, you have Epona's Wild Daughter. Now, Epona's Wild Daughter talks of inner shadow, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. So, what did I say? You need to be grounded, because this is going to be a hell of a ride, which is not meant for the faint of heart. No, it is not. Because of all of the things he does. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz. No, the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard was. The Wizard of the Wizard of Oz is one. It's the one because of all the wonderful things he does. I am not sure if I'm slurring my words, but excuse me. So, the Wizard of Oz. So after all this madness, there is growth, and this growth will lead to Nellis the Alchemist. Now, Nellis talks of inner transformation, irrevocable change. Now, this change, this growth that is occurring within you is going to be final. There's no turning back from this. That is what irrevocable means. I actually looked it up today. And you're like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that. And you are literally done with it. Now, the next card is the Fairies of the Future. Now, the Fairies of the Future talk of be here now, guidance forward moving. So, in order for you to clearly see what your next step is, you need to be here now, you need to be present, you need to be observant. You need to notice these things. Then you have the Singer of Transfiguration. Now, when you are able to notice these changes, notice these things, you will definitely be able to utilize these changes and be able to change yourself and what you need to change in order to transform, transcend, and metamorph into something much better and grander for you. Next, you have Poharel of the Water. Now, Poharel of the Water, alright, talks of emotions, serenity, meditation, and gracefully accepting change. So, you know that something's got to change. You're transforming into something better. So, you're just, instead of denying it, you're gracefully accepting it, accepting this transformation. Next, you have the Spirit Dancer. Now, the Spirit Dancer, okay, talks of self-expression, freedom, exploration. Yeah. So you are freely expressing yourself in order to... Well, this Princess of Winter is freely expressing herself in order to get what she wants to get. Because that is the order she needed to follow, that she was kind of not allowing herself to follow because she thought it wasn't the right thing to do. Now, because of that new order, that order she is now following, she is now able to move through the Guardian at the Gate, which talks of passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings, which will lead to the Singer of Initiation. Now, the Singer of Initiation talks of passage to new life. No. What did I just read? Passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings is what the Guardian at the Gate is going to allow you to do. Then, Singer of Initiation will allow you to go through a trial run. I heard. To try it out a bit before you fully commit. But you see, the passage through trial, like a trial run, I guess it's only to like get you started, to get you used to what this is. In order to ensure that when you actually run the race, you win, you triumph, and you get to your new level. You see, I experienced something similar to this a while ago. Well, I actually experienced something similar to this 4 years ago, 4 to 5 years ago, where my heart was stomped on multiple times, and yeah, but it taught me something very important, something I needed to learn in order to get to my new partner, which I haven't yet gotten to. So, but I know that they are on their way. They're in my vortex. I have put out the command, and they are going to come towards me. So I'm just waiting for that. And until then, all I can do is ready myself. Now, for the last set, okay? So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good. And the card that fell was the Two of Autumn, with the Princess of Summer at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Queen of Spring, and the King of Summer, and the Chariot. Yep. So when I get like a queen and a king from two separate decks, I generally see that as like a reconstituted family, especially when there's like a king and a prince or a princess in the same suit. Reconstituted family. Yeah. So now to clarify. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying all these cards. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and you got, that gnome. That gnome with the fairy guide at the bottom of the deck, followed by himself, as well as the fairy who was kissed by the pixies. Yay. And the feline, as well as she of the crotch, and the fairies of the future. No, and the undressing of a salad. Excuse me. My apologies. Alright, now. Okay. So the tarot cards that you got. First card you got out is the Two of Autumn. Now the Two of Autumn says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected talent for multitasking. Yeah, you're doing many things at once. Probably because you lack experience. You are someone you're dealing with is doing a lot of things at once. Probably because they don't have the experience needed to know the difference of when they should or should not do it. Okay, because this card talks of, this is the Princess of Summer. Now the Princess of Summer is a gentle, sensitive, kind, and experienced individual. It says a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Yes. What was I getting at? So you don't have enough experience to know what to do and what not to do. It's like you weren't trained for some reason. You weren't trained by your boss, which is the Queen of Spring. Now the Queen of Spring is brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. She's brilliant, loyal, and talented and friendly, but yet she doesn't train her staff. What? I'm having a little difficulty with that. Actually, let's pull a clarifier. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share why the Queen of Spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Piscean friends, please come forward and share why the Queen of Spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, and you got the Sun card. The Sun. Here comes the sun. This is what I heard. Alright, the Sun. The Sun card stands for warmth, energy, creativity, or vitality. The luck card in hand. Profit, success, money, good health, hope, power and abundance. The surrounding topic is currently full of energy and is therefore currently high on the list of priorities. Good care, luck, generosity, enjoying one's luck, allowing oneself to be cheered up, wishes come true, many possibilities can be used. A market is developing, acting decisively. You can overcome obstacles. It is a good time to solve problems. Sun and moon, both cards include time, the working time of day during the day and the time of dreaming of the moon at night. If the mountain is right next to the sun, it indicates pent-up energies, which is not. A rather explosive potential that should be dissipated. The possibilities can be found in the surrounding layout. No. Basically, I feel like this princess of summer has been asking for a solution for one of her issues, which is her father and her father's current predicament, and that is why the Queen of Spring is coming in. I did say reconstituted family, and due to that wonderful thing, they are able to move forward and create the happy family dynamic that the Princess of Summer cherishes and wants and craves. Okay? Next, clarifying cards are Odak Gnome. Now, Odak Gnome talks of trickster, creative chaos, wild gifts, breaking habits or patterns. Well, I feel like the Princess of Summer is like, well, Dad, I met this lady and I think you'll hit it off really well. Except the dad's like, I don't know. He is not fully into it. So, not fully into it. So the Princess of Summer is trying to break her father's habits of not wanting to go for something. And for some reason, I feel like this King of Summer is a little conservative. Next, you have himself. Now, himself, alright, talks of natural law, shamanic powers, life force, and magic. So, the Princess of Summer is hoping to see magic spark between her father and the Queen of Spring. Yep. Magic spark and happiness be ignited between both of them, because this card, the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, talks of love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. Over the moon with joy is what she wants her father to be. Then you have the feline. Now the feline talks of delayed completion, tidying up loose ends, getting it right. Getting it right. So making certain that all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted before doing anything. I'm funny. Don't mind me. Next card is She of the Cruach. Now, She of the Cruach, alright, talks of the receptive principle, fertility, and nurturing. So basically, she needs to turn her father into a receptive, something that is receptive in order for him to receive the greatness of the Queen of Spring. He needs to let his guard down and allow for something new to pop into his life. Okay, so then you have the undressing with salad. Well, I mean, I could mention that he might think, he might be, yeah, but I mean, she's totally different. We don't even run in the same circle. Like, we don't even take part in the same circles, run in the same circles. I'm not sure what the actual expression is. And I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't really like people from the different suits. I mean, come on. I'm still in love with your mother. But then she's like, yeah, but mom's passed away now for 10 years. Wake up and smell the roses. For some reason, I don't know why. I feel like this Princess of Summer wants her father to be happy. And she sees the possibility of that with this Queen of Spring. And that is what she's trying to... That is what she's trying to convey to her father. Though the father might be a little hesitant. Which would make sense. If she's still in love with the late Queen of Summer. You know, who isn't that late. Who hasn't been that late. Well, who's been late for a while, not newly late. What I'm trying to say is that I guess she was the love of his life to the point where he cannot move on. Is that what I'm trying to get at? Or, yeah. Well, in any case, he's in a victim mentality and that is not the thing for him at this point. So, that is it. That is all that I have for you guys this week, my Piscean friends. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous I don't have Pisces in my chart, so my gorgeous Piscean friends, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!